Hey guys, so on this video we're going to take a look at fixing up ingredients from imports. So sometimes what happens, some ingredients are shared, so basically saying that once you add all the ingredients, this actually doesn't become like multiple instances of the ingredient. We reference a single instance of the ingredient, and sometimes what could happen is we could have issues like this, where one ingredient has two different categories. The first one is correct, however the last one isn't, and the site is basically going to overwrite this, and it's going to make this the final category for chicken thighs. So sometimes fixing this on the product sheet becomes very like kind of like a hassle. So in order to fix that, we created an ingredients export and import that's going to allow you to get the global list of all of your ingredients. So you only have to update one category, one measurement. So let me show you how to get to it. So the first step is going over to the admin of your website. You're going to scroll down to Happy Meal Prep Imports. Once you're in the imports, you're going to go all the way to the right to ingredients export, and you're going to start the export. Now after a minute, that should download to your local computer. Now the next thing we want to do is we want to open up CSV using Google Drive. You can use Excel to do this as well. I use Google Drive just because it's available on any computer that has a browser. You can get to your Google Drive from there, so you don't need to install anything on your local computer. Plus it becomes a central hub, so basically you don't have to worry about, hey, I did these edits and then I send the file, someone did the edits and send me the file back while I worked on the file. So now there's two versions of the file, both with important data. To avoid this, you want to maintain your CSVs, at least the ones that you use as master sheets, inside of a Google Drive. That way it could be shared among multiple employees and they can all do changes at the same time and you won't lose any data. Also, because Google Sheets also allows you to go back in time, it shows you all of the list of changes that you've done and you can revert back to those changes. Okay, so going back to how to upload the sheet into Google Drive. So once you've downloaded it, you're going to go to your Google Drive. You're going to navigate to whatever folder you want to upload into. You're going to click the plus for add, and you're going to click on file upload. At this point, you can upload the latest file on your downloads, and that's going to be the ingredients file. And all you have to do here is just double click it, and now you're going to get that on this side. So here we can see that there's a bunch of ingredients that we did not create. So to just get rid of those, we could actually just delete them from here and they'll be gone from the site. Now we have a couple of different ingredients that we have uploaded. For the purpose of this, let's say that I wanted to change where things came up. So let's say I wanted to do this protein and I want to put poultry. So it's going to be a different category. And I actually wanted to change all my products to measure out in grams. Now, this doesn't mean that there's going to be any conversion. This is actually just a label whenever you print out. When you initially add the ingredients, we don't save this under any specific measurement. So when the math happens, it doesn't do any conversions or anything. So if you change this from pounds to grams, this is not going to change. This is just going to show, instead of showing 190 pounds, it's going to show 190 grams. So again, it doesn't cover any conversions. Once we have the list of ingredients as we want it, we can just download as a CSV. We can go back to our Happy Meal Prep imports, and instead of the export, we're going to look at ingredients import. And we are going to upload the last file that we have on our docs. Great, that was successful. So now I'm going to go and take a look at those ingredients. The global ingredient list can be reached from the global fields. Here you'll see a lot of the global information of the website. Unless you fully understand what the information is, we don't suggest doing any changes to it. Okay, so we have the updates that we made. We have the protein poultry update. We have the grams update. So that's how you update all of your ingredients from a single file.